What's up? It's your boy BobbySapphire. I'm doing a sort of learn to build with Reflex, Star Wars Destiny 2018 North American Champion. Um, I did a learn to play with him a couple weeks ago, and we're gonna do a seal to get you and him ready for his pre-release. So I'm making the packs now with Gandork's pack generator. I'm a little sad he's rare as a Delmico here, but I guess there are some bad rares out there. I don't feel too bad. He is Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon now. Um, and we'll build a deck, and I'll give him the opportunity to either use that deck or use one that I built previously, which you'll probably see. I actually don't know what I'm doing for the lead into this video. Here's another bad rare. But anyway, this is how to use the builder the right way. Chopper. Look at all these yellow rares for him. And Jin, one of the best limited leaders, so that's really awesome that he got that. Okay, let's check out the build. All right, we're here with the build. Have you found these cards up here yet? Reflex.
I have not. I am super lost.
All right, so scroll out and then come. So you have to come
Oh,
way
I
out
got you. I
behind
got
your
it.
name. Yeah, this gray area is great. So I
Cool.
generated 6 packs for you with Gandork's pack generator. And actually, I'm going to get rid of names. We shouldn't need those. You ripped some bomb rares, including the legendary Millennium Falcon, the really sick rare Han Solo, Chopper, who's obviously murderous, and you even ripped a rare leader, which is pretty cool, the Grand Inquisitor. I think we're going to have a tough decision to make. I think we're going to end up building you a hero deck, but we'll talk about why. Um, so, coming from your only card game was Destiny? Is that right?
I mean, the only physical card game I had some exposure to Magic in my youth, but not like anything
Right.
competitive at all. And I've played like Hearthstone, like at a decent level. But like as far as physical, like competitive card games, yeah, it's just Destiny.
Yeah, and so Destiny didn't really have much of a sealed format or even a draft format. I mean, it did, but it was kind of a joke.
Yep.
So if you're looking at it, so I pulled the rares to the top because
Okay.
um, the way I look at these card pulls is like, okay, do I have any bomb rares that are going to pull me in certain colors? So
Right.
with unlimited, especially at the pre-release, you're going to be given whatever rares you open. You can use Luke or Vader. Luke is hero blue and Vader is villain red. And then you can do any color base. You're not limited to like what bases you opened. For some reason you opened like 4 green ones. You wouldn't be stuck with that. You could do whatever colors you want. So essentially you get to pick 2 colors of the stuff you want, by just adding the generic base with whatever leader you want.
Gotcha. So
And
you're always guaranteed to at least get one of the colors you want because you can get the generic base of anything.
yes, the generic base they'll just give you at the shop.
Okay.
And then you have to hope to hit the leader. The pre-release is a little bit different because, like right now, we don't have Hero Blue in here, but we do get access to Luke. I forgot to populate one of those, but I can in a minute.
Okay.
And we might not have gotten access to Villain Red, but we do here, because we have the Inquisitor.
Okay. And what colors are Luke and Vader?
Luke is Hero Blue, and Vader is Villain Red.
So those are
And
the only guarantees that definitely have.
that you'll definitely have at the pre-release, yeah.
Okay.
And I 100% should have done it. In fact, I'm just gonna grab them now. And so we're back. We're back with the Luke and the Vader added in. So we got them. Luke and Vader are both really really good too. So they're great to build around. Actually, even though we pulled rare Inquisitor, like I would still say Vader's like pretty considerable. Like the gap there is pretty considerable. But you had a question about rarity.
Yeah, so obviously like Destiny was a little different in rarity because of the dice and everything. So how does rarity compare to like power level versus complexity? Like what does like rarity mean in this game?
Yeah, it's not necessarily power level, and they've said that in certain forums that it's not necessarily power level at all. It's generally complexity, but some of it is just popularity. Like this Millennium Falcon,
Mm,
it's really good. It's a legendary. It enters play ready. That's an effect that means it can attack the turns it comes into play, even bases. But it has a pretty harsh cost, in that you have to pay 1 resource a turn to keep it in play. Um,
hmm
and some of the other legendaries are like the Luke unit, the Vader unit, the Star Destroyers that are really expensive, the Home One that's really expensive. Those are all legendaries as well. Mace Windu. So it's some of the higher cost big impact cards are legendary.
Okay. Yeah,
But
that's good to know because like the first thing you went to is like, hey, what really good rares did we pull? And then my question was, okay, why are we looking at the rares necessarily first to see what we want to build around?
yeah, and there are some
But that
really
makes sense.
strong. There are some really strong rares. So that would be the number one thing that I just kind of survey, especially if you know we were to get like like the legendary Luker Vader unit that are just so strong.
Hmm.
These are all solid enough for us to say like, okay, did we get a yellow hero leader? Yes, we did. Jin, and Jin, constructed wise, she's not very good, but in limited play, she's actually very good. She changes combat math and like all the time, and when she's a unit, she does it. I think for everybody. The next thing,
Okay.
yep. So we got
But so given so obviously like we like these if we like these three cards, the rares or legendaries that we got, right? They're all hero. But given that we can get a yellow base, we're really just looking at any hero leader, right? Because
for
then we
sure.
could always add in yellow.
We could absolutely. There are some
Okay,
colors that are stronger than others, and yellow hero is generally the weakest. Um,
gotcha.
but yeah,
Okay.
you're right. It can be pretty interchangeable. And the next thing that I want to point out is like I'd like to check for like so these like black gray cards are villain cards, and then these white ones are hero cards. And a lot of these are Imperial and Rebel skewed, and we have like a bunch of really good hero cards and only
Gotcha.
two straight up villain cards. And like Fleet Lieutenant and Wing Leader are really, really good and constructed and in sealed because these guys push tempo. They let you attack when they play them and at a buff
Mhm.
rate, and the body that they leave behind is really good. Like a 3/3 is really good as opposed to like this guy who's a 2/2 when he does it for the Imperials. And then the Wing Leader just drops 2 experience tokens on somebody. So like it can be really difficult for some sealed pools to be able to deal with a fully buffed unit.
Sure.
And then we just have some good vehicles. Um, all of these things lead me to think that like we have to build a 30 card deck out of 6 packs. That can be tough to do, but the fact that we have like 6, 7, 8, 9 playables off the rip, and like a Sabine here, if we end up red, is like super playable too. Um, just leads me to believe that no matter what we do, we could start with just hero yellow and be pretty happy. Um, but we
Okay.
can start laying out, and I think like one of the things that we can do is check out the yellow first. Laying out in this game is a little complicated because like you have yellow, right? But you have space and ground, and then you have
Hmm.
like neutral yellow and then villain yellow. So like you really get spaced pretty far out, and like so this is even a double yellow, so that like has to go somewhere completely. We'd have to be crazy. Like you're probably not playing monocolor. That means you'd have the
Yeah.
same leader and the base.
You'd have to have like a really stacked single color set, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we,
So let me ask you a quick question. I think that'll be more like a basic of building.
yeah,
Are there any cards worth the non, I don't know what the term is, the
the aspect
non-color cost?
penalty. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely. We might we might look at a couple because they're
okay.
that good. Um, oh, what's this guy? He's a 2 and hero. This is pretty bad. We'd probably never play that. But like this is just the yellow, and like we're already so spread out. Um, so if we think that the yellow, like this amount of yellow, is really good, like even if we're just looking at the hero and pulling this villain aside, like
Hmm.
we have a ton of good stuff. Even if we just start to integrate this, we might not play some of these ships, but these events like Waylay is a trick that bounces a guy back to your hand. Asteroid Sanctuary exhausts one of their guys and gives one of our guys a shield. And then we have two pretty solid neutral yellow bodies here. And then if we just start to think about like, all right, what does it look like when we add in those great rebel cards that we have? Then it starts to take shape, and we have like many do we have here? Like, I probably wouldn't play this Vanguard Ace, but if we were to get rid of like these cards that are like a little subpar, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'd only need 11 cards in another color, and we could play this Metal Ceremony too if we want. Is pretty safe.
Hmm.
So I think that's one way to look at it. But since we were the deepest in yellow, I say we sort of put that off to the side and see what else we see, and see if like have you go through some of the other colors and see if anything else is pulling you in any direction.
All right, we're doing live Carnival. No, I haven't seen any
Yeah,
of the cards.
absolutely.
All
I
right,
mean,
let's do
I
it.
think like safest way is like, all right, let's put it into the like hero neutral
Yeah,
villain,
yeah, yeah.
right? And then just like so we're putting hero on top, neutral in the middle.
Now, do we want to look at this with like respect to what we're kind of looking at in yellow, or just like kind of on its own to see where we're at in each of
I
the
think
colors?
I think it's fine for you to just like take a look and see what's going on on its own and not worry
Okay.
too much about the yellow. Like we know the yellow's pretty good, and if we
Okay.
don't see anything we love, like yellow seems great.
Yeah, I
But
guess my question was more of like, okay, do we have like a good like air space set, and like we're looking for more like reinforcements on the ground, or like or like do we need some more events or
yeah, I mean that's a good way to
removal
look
or
at
whatever?
it. Like we can definitely space it out and see that like we have a pretty good curve already. We want to skew
Yep.
rebel because some of these things only work with rebel, like metal
Okay.
ceremony, and the wing leaders and the fleet lieutenants only work with rebel.
Yep.
Chopper wants specters, and we have a Sabine here. I mean, specters are all uniques, so they're not going to be all over the place. Um, you know, red is a good. I mean, red's the next color up, but we have some interesting things like 3 open fires. It's 3 cost to do 4 damage to a unit.
Pretty good. I think is that like the kind of base removal?
Yeah,
Or is that
that's pretty basic. Yeah, I think that's even a
yeah.
common. But if we're looking at like for rebel aspect, I mean heroic aspect, we only have 3 cards, and
Great.
one of them's pretty bad, and they are rebels. We do have some generic red rebels here, some neutral red. And like even just to look at villain, like with Vader and Inquisitor, like this is their colors, right? And those are
Hmm.
maybe the two best leaders there, and we have like very little
Nothing. Yeah.
villain and villain imperial. Like this ship is insane, but to only have one is not doing a
Yep.
ton for us. But we get a little
Yeah. So I
more.
mean, I think this removal is like the big thing that this adds, right? That I think we're lacking in yellow currently.
Yeah, we only have the bounce, and yellow doesn't have a ton of removal as is. It's sort of like a combat trick oriented.
Yeah. We do have two
Color.
bounces though, so
We have
that's
two
pretty good.
bounces. We have this one that taps and gives our guy a shield.
Yep.
This thing is probably no good. But one thing that's cool about these red guys is they are rebels also, so they are great like 2 drop into the
Mm,
fleet lieutenant and rebel leader. If we were to put the villain to the side, what did we say we had? We only needed 11, so like 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And like some of these
Just
cards are just
sad.
pretty bad, so like
Okay.
we would have a pretty decent build with just the red, even just like
Yeah.
looking at the numbers wise. Um, these keep fightings aren't amazing, but they can be sneaky aggro. They ready a guy with power 3 or less. You could attack multiple times with like the Millennium Falcon, for example. And that
Yeah,
would
I mean that
be
could work with like wing leader, right? Too.
mhm.
That would be good.
Another thing that's cool with we do if we didn't want to go Jin, we do have the Sabine leader, who's really good.
Hmm.
She pings both players every turn for her action, and she's the leader that comes out the quickest. She comes out on turn 4, or like sorry, the turn 3, the 4 resource turn. Her body's a little weak. She's a 2/5, but she is a Spectre, so she would work well with Chopper. She'd work well with all the Rebel stuff because she's a Rebel.
Yeah, like aggro is usually pretty good in sealed too,
Yep,
right?
and
Because
like
less consistent answers.
yeah, and if they put any wall down, like there's an ability called Sentinel that like auto blocks.
Yep.
Like these things are
Yep.
great to remove that stuff.
For sure.
So
I
I
think we had
really,
another way to get past Sentinel to
yeah, this
somewhere.
guy's great
This
also.
guy. Yep.
Yep, he's great to like just hold in your hand and drop for one alongside something else like the Falcon or something or a Fleet Lieutenant. Um, so I kind of love where we're at with yellow, red already.
Yeah.
But why don't we just throw these off to the side real quick and just see if we find
Go
anything
look what we got.
in blue. This is double blue, villain blue, villain blue, villain blue. We get some hero cards here. Oh, we have Ghost. Ghost is pretty sick. It would work well with
Rebel Inspector.
the Rebel Inspector. Um, that would be one where if like we paid it off cost, it would be 8. But generally, we're really looking to play. If we're going to play off color penalty, we probably want to do something like play, um, like bomb removal, something like something that like kills a unit automatically. So we do
Yeah, I
have
think
some.
you'd want something that's like a big swing, right?
Yeah, this card's really like would be really good with Luke, but we don't have a lot of force units. Actually, I think Luke is our only force unit if we were to go in blue. Yeah.
Yep.
Still a decent card, but this is, one of the things if we're looking at the yellow and we want to be in yellow, we don't have a lot of 2 drops. And that's one thing that the red gave us that the
Yep.
blue isn't giving. None of these cards are like really strong. They're all kind of whatever. It would be like, do we really want to be Luke? And then this is one of our rares, which is kind of a bummer. It's like a nothing rare. We do have some good green events. So like one thing that's really good in this game is ramp, and like we have I think we have 2 resupplies in here. That would give us some serious ramp.
How
Yeah, the
how
green's
to
actually
magic
pretty good.
colors are these?
Not particularly. They kind of have
Green
their
having
own.
the ramp just a coincidence.
The green having the ramp is kind of the creature. It is the creature color, so it is a little bit
Okay.
magic-y in that regard. But
Okay.
they're all combat oriented, which again is like sort of magic green skewed. But their idea is like it's command is the official thing. So like some of their things, like they do their damage through spells. Like Strike True is a good
Okay.
example. A friendly unit deals damage equal to its power to an enemy unit, and
Sure.
like there's like an event that is double of the aspect, so like green green, and it has 4 modes, and you get to pick 2, and one of them's like deal damage to a non-unique unit. So it's sort of like skewed towards unique units taking advantage of strong non-unique units, and a lot of the unique green units are things that like buff other guys, like Dodonna and Veers. They buff and
Okay.
Tarkin pulls other Imperials, stuff like that. This is definitely some strong green stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9,
Decent low code stuff
10,
too, right?
11, 12. We could definitely play this over the red. Um, we'd be pretty light on removal. We'd get the ramp. Um, we'd get the Rogue Squadron Skirmisher, which is pretty good. It returns a rebel or returns a unit from our discard pile to our hand. We'd have like the premier 2 drop in like a base 3/3,
Mhm.
and then this
It would
alliance.
lock us into this would lock us into Jin though if we went green, right?
Yeah, because we don't have any green hero,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, Jin is really good and limited, so there is that.
Yeah.
This guy's good too. He's like a little like mana dork that lets us ramp our units out a little quicker.
Hmm.
And this ship is really good. It's a 3/3. A lot of the ships are 2/3s or 1/3s or whatever, and it has restore, so it has built-in life gain. Ultimately, it's your. Well, I guess like I could play this deck and hand you something else, but I think it's interesting to like have you kind of think about this as like the person who hasn't played the game as much. If you're sitting down
Sure.
for your pre-release, what do you think you should do? I'm happy to give guidance and think that like we should probably get. I don't think blue is good enough to push us into Luke.
Yeah.
But Luke's a really good hero, and you know, probably slightly better than Jin and Sabine. Although, like, if we're really aggro, Sabine is going to be really gross. Sabine's also pretty good with these keep fightings. If we were to run those, like just the things that we play, that she can
Yeah.
keep attacking for 3.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm leaning just off of my gut is Sabine yellow red.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like the red, this green, I think looks good, but I think if we look like Rebel and Spectre synergy, I think, and like the 2 drops, like you said, like where we have the holes in yellow, I think red fits that really, and like these 3 pieces of removal, I think is hard to argue with. I think that's the one thing green doesn't really have any removal that we saw.
Yeah, just the strike true, and having kind
Yes.
of like ambush, ambush.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's about it.
So yeah, I'm definitely. I think that was kind of the obvious in front choice. So unless there's like some card that's obviously good that I'm missing, I think that's where I would go to. Is I think Sabine fitting in with this package looks pretty nice.
If me and you are gonna sit down and play cards, I figure one of us should play Sabine. So that sounds great.
True. There is a little bit of bias there for sure. But I saw that was an option. I was like, all
All
right,
right,
something has to be really amazing to jump off of Sabine here.
all right, all right. I'm gonna stop the video so we can build the deck, and we'll check back in when we're done.
Sounds good.
All right, so this is the final 30. Actually looks kind of sick. I might have to like go deep into one of the sealed pools that I had to like be able to contend with this thing. The 3 open fire seems really disgusting to me.
Yeah, I feel like the amount of removal in this limited, like removals at such a premium in limited, and these, I mean, I don't know the full pool of cards, but these seem like some pretty premium removal cards, and we have a lot of them.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
on top of like some ambush cards that are like pseudo removal, right?
Yeah, these are the cards that didn't make the cut up here. The Carabas, Mining Guild Tie, Vanguard Ace. We wanted to make it happen, McBobber, but we couldn't do it. We ended up cutting Cantina Braggart and one of the keep fightings. We have a good influx of rebels, so we feel pretty good about Metal Ceremony, I think. I think this deck is kind of gross. I would be ecstatic to open this at my pre-release.
If I sit down for the first live deck, like games that I'm gonna play, and it's with Sabine, I'm gonna be happy.
All right, let's jam it. All right, we're gonna play Reflex's deck versus mine. In building in building my deck from an old seal pool, I realized it was really bad compared to Reflex's, but let's roll to see who goes first. 6.
So I roll this.
Oh, come on, you roll it like Vika.
I'm just gonna do it to make you mad.
I just had to think of Vika because he's been crushing in
Yeah,
the unlimited league. Vika's like crushing.
nice.
All right, so you can go first. Do you
Okay.
remember all the rules?
Nope.
Cool. Well, you draw
I'll just do what
6.
you do.
You draw 6, and you get to put 2 down as
Oh,
resources, and then you get to play. All right,
this is an insane hand.
this is spicy, like insane good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, this is garbage. Like, should I have generated a new seal pool for myself? Like, how in the world am I going to get there with this? Oh my god, there's no way. All right, we're gonna try and live the dream.
I don't actually know if this is good, but I have the
Okay.
card that I want,
So
so it's fine.
just the one thing that you can remember is like your ability. You can use that
Hmm.
every turn. It's an action, and then she can even use it on the turn she comes out.
Gotcha.
So good luck.
All right, good luck. I'm gonna
You got this. I believe
play
in you.
play
Where's the
Sabine.
resource button? My god. All right. Well, at least I have a decent 2 drop. I'm gonna look at your hand. Let's see how badly you're beating me. Is there a fleet lieutenant in there? Oh my god. Oh my god. Freaking rogue
It's
operative.
good, right?
Yeah, your hand's pretty good. So the one thing,
All right.
just remember with the Falcon is you do have to pay a resource every turn to keep it in play.
And it's
It's
at the
it's
end
technically at the beginning,
of the next turn.
at the very end. So like we're about to go through the phase where like we draw and
Yep.
resource. Um,
So is it before I untap or after I untap?
it's after you untap.
So I can use next turn's resources to pay for it.
Yes. You basically go
Got it.
into next turn with one fewer.
Got it. Okay.
So
So I
now
can play it. Basically, I can play it on 3. Is my
you
question.
can. Yep. All right.
Okay.
So now you have to like choose. Do you want to take initiative or do you want to ping me for one?
You can kill my Sabine, which sucks,
Yep.
but I don't know that I have a way to answer that.
Yeah. It's really like, do you want to try and rush
I
me
guess
down or
this.
not?
Yeah, I think Sabine attacking next turn is more important,
Yeah.
so I
So
will take
one
it.
thing is your leaders are coming out on the 4 resource turn and mine's coming out on 7.
Yeah.
Vader can ping things when I play a villain unit, and when he comes out, he's like very dominant as a 5/8 who deals 2 damage.
Yeah.
But it's a long time from now.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just pass. All right, I think I'm gonna give up on this dream. Man, I got the wine flowing, playing Sabine decks with Reflex. What year is it?
Let's go. True. I think we're gonna do.
The COVID times are wild because we've been friends for like 7 years now, and it
Time.
feels it feels like 2 years.
Yeah, time doesn't make sense,
Yeah,
right? No, I know. It feels like 3 or 4 years at most, and yeah, time is a time just doesn't make sense
no,
anymore. All right, I'm just gonna attack with Sabine while I can.
yep. So she does an extra damage to my base.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I don't really see any reason not to take the trade here. I want to get to the late game. So let's see if you decide to get crazy aggro and play that Falcon, or you just play that
Yeah,
beefy 4/4 attacker.
I think I just played the attacker.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, I'm gonna play Wolf. He's pretty bad. He's just a 3/2.
Yeah,
He's getting dominated by you.
I think I'm gonna now take the action.
Yeah. So you ping yourself too. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna play a Stormtrooper.
I will flame.
Cool. I'll
I don't know
pass.
what's the actual
Take initiative. But everyone who
taking it.
played Destiny says
I'm gonna say claim.
everyone who
Yep.
played Destiny says claim. Yeah. It's a good thing there's an Emperor somewhere in my deck because the rest of this thing is really bad.
Huh. Hangs you for 1. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna hit you for 4.
Okay. When in doubt,
See what you do.
just face the 4. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
gonna hit you for 3, and you can't
Okay.
heal
Oh,
for the rest of this turn.
you're gonna hit this for 3.
No,
You're
no,
gonna base.
I'm racing,
All
baby.
right. Okay. Well, in that case, um, Millennium Falcon is not a rebel, huh?
No,
Interesting.
it's crazy. She is though.
Yep. Let's go ahead and do this.
All right. I'll hit you for 3.
All right. Now. Play the Falcon.
All right. I'm gonna play an Imperial Interceptor and do 3 damage to the Falcon.
Gross. All right. Let's hit you for 3.
All right. I'm taking initiative.
And then it's not a rebel. Hmm.
Oh, do you have your medal ceremony?
I do.
Okay, so
Not really.
you want to activate Sabine.
Oh, I can. I didn't know I could do Sabine on this turn.
Yeah,
Sabine's on 4.
yeah, she's
Oh, that's
great.
gross. All right, I bring Sabine out.
Yep, and then you hit me for 3,
Yep.
and then you metal ceremony.
And now
And
I
who
rebel
cares
ceremony.
about the
Yep.
Falcon? You've got
Yeah,
these things
correct.
down. Yeah.
I
Okay.
totally forgot we had Sabine. All right.
Cool, fun times. Having a
Yeah,
blast.
yeah, yeah. Seems good. All right, and then I can bounce the Falcon here, right?
Yep, if you want to. You so in the proper order
And
is it
go to
like when
5
you're ready during the regroup, so you would put a resource down.
right now. So I draw my cards, I put a resource down, and then I get the choice.
Then you ready, and then you get
Yep,
the choice. Yep.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's essentially like as you hit the ready button, you have to choose. But like, you know, you literally can't do two things at once. So
Yep, yep. All right. I am gonna do this, and oh man, I'm gonna bounce it.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really like
Then you're up.
I'm obviously have the opportunity to kill it now. With it not there, I have time to sort of like focus on the ground.
Yep.
Um, I'm gonna play Baze. He's a 2/5. He's a Sentinel because I have initiative right now.
Gross.
Um, she's a Saboteur, so you still get to hit me for 5. But currently,
Yep.
Sabine can't get in.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the 4 while we can.
So it's
Oh,
5 now
5, right?
because yeah,
5. Yep.
yep. And now I'll hit her for 3.
All right. I said this was didn't. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work like that. I don't. It's, and I really want the card I put down as a resource back.
I played him this turn also, so he's not ready.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, if you want to swap your resource card, that's fine.
No, no. It would be with only because of the information I have now. Play those guys.
Sure. Okay, I'll hit you for 3.
Claim.
Ooh, interesting. Yep. I gotta hit that thing for 3. All right, I pass.
Because you didn't play
Yeah, I didn't play a
villain
villain
card, right?
card. If I did, I'd be not feeling so bad right now.
Yep. Yep. Uh, this guy no longer has Sentinel.
Mm-mm.
For ambush cards, so it's
Ambush, you can
you may
only
play.
attack other guys.
Can I ready it but not attack a unit?
No, you don't get to ready it unless you want to attack a unit.
I should attack the unit. Got it. Okay. Okay. Um, let's. I think we take the 5 first.
Yeah, there's like interesting line where like You might want to attack with the guard because it's gonna die. But like,
Oh, because this is at 5 now, right?
but I have
Yeah,
to attack here. But like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's one more damage. It forces
Um,
me to kill this thing now. I don't know. Your
yeah.
call.
Oh, because this is a 4/4. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Let's do this first. Yeah.
Okay.
In my head this was at 1 health. So
Yep. That's all good. If you do that, I think I do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If you just play the Falcon, it's still gonna get me. Yeah, I don't really see a way out of this, but I guess I'll vanquish and kill her.
mhm.
Seems bad. If you just drop it in your discard pile, those things will
Oh,
disappear.
cool. We'll get in with Sabine for what is that 4?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'll kill this thing.
I will. So was this? Does this? No, that doesn't count for Vader.
Nope.
So you don't have Vader available.
No, and it's only one damage. Like all you have to do is play the Falcon. Even if I did do that, you
I
would
guess I
die
still
and
have.
you'd still win. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
GG.
Okay. GG.
Yep. That was rocking. All right, let's play game 2.
Yeah, I had my little, was it get behind Sentinel guy that I got rid of. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this seems useless. I was like, oh, he'd be so good right now.
He is a good one to hold on to if you have other options, but also that
Yeah,
Syndicate Lackey is also good. It like kills just about everything you'd ever want to kill.
yeah, I had this, so
Still
I had
had
open
all
fire and
these.
no
Yeah.
speeder.
Yeah, your deck is
I had
really
a
good.
perfect curve.
I
Yeah, the
would
curve was like money.
I would love to open that pool. And mine is definitely built to be like slow and maybe get to the Emperor someday. I built so
Yep.
I had like I had built this pool. I'm gonna mulligan, and I wasn't sure if I would go blue or green. And after playing this and not having the green for ramp, uh,
Yeah,
I definitely think the green version is like 100 times better. But that's all right because you're loving this game now.
true.
Ooh, okay. So I lost, so I'll be on the play.
And what, you get a mulligan and that's it, right?
Yeah, you get to
Like you get a full
redraw
mulligan,
6. Yep.
that's it?
Yep. And I mulliganed.
I am also going to mulligan. Can't get worse than that, I don't believe.
All right. I'm just going to refuse to believe that that card is good, so. Tough. This game's interesting, like, when you play and, like, all your cards are good and you still have to put resources down and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
but I really need this someday.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes the it makes the decision so tough. All right.
I'm good.
Let's see that hand. I got to
Oh,
see it.
no.
Oh my god. Oh, Sabine the 4/4 and the Falcon again. Why are you doing this to me? All right.
Well, now I know I don't want to play Sabine.
Yeah. But luckily you have a 4 cost guy. That seems
Play that
right.
guy.
I'll claim the initiative.
I think we'll do the damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my god.
This is truly brutal.
I don't think I could have drawn a more perfect card.
I'm sure you couldn't have. God, I really don't want to not play this. This is really brutal. I drew like two cards I really, really need. There's just, I just can't. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I can.
I'll say this 3/2 is really annoying if I want to get Sabine down though.
Yeah. 3-2 is. I have to play this card. But I have to play this card. All right. I'm guessing yeah, okay. All right. 2/4 Sentinel.
Okay. Um. Hmm.
Another great thing about Sabine is she can do that action to delay. Like if you
Oh,
want to
that's
see what I
true.
do,
Yeah, let's do that. Good call.
yeah, it's great. It's so good. It's like, no, I'm
It's
not
such
ready
a.
to play it. In
What's
constructed,
the
it's
Joe
great.
word?
Dirtle.
Dirtle.
Yeah,
It's a dirtle.
it's a dirtle. Sabine can totally dirtle. Like in constructed, I'll just if I have initiative, I'll just start with that, and if they go ground, I'll go
Yeah.
space, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's so good. Because
All
I
right,
do have a lot of different paths I can take.
I'm gonna put 3 into him.
Oh, I could not have been happier that you did that. No, this.
That's really annoying. Chopper? What the? Why? Also, when I'm zooming in, the cards are all coming in sideways, which is great for video making. Let me tell you. Oh, it must be
Nice.
It must be because they're Gandork's cards and not the freaking games cards. Should have reset the room. Okay.
Maybe should I play? Maybe I should just play the Falcon. This might be cute. I'm gonna play the Falcon. I think that's better.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take initiative.
All right, I'll hit you for 3, and we're good. Oh, this guy gets to attack. I
If
will
you
hit
want.
you for.
So he's got Sentinel, so you
Uh,
have to like choose
he's
to
got Sentinel.
die
I don't want to.
and not
Yeah,
kill
I'm
him
good.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Huh.
So I'm interested to see how it goes with the Falcon out that early, where you have to tap down a resource here to sort of
Hmm.
hamstring yourself. It worked out last game, obviously. Um,
Well, last game I bounced it, which is a very different path than I'm taking right now.
right, that's true. Oh, you didn't pay
Yeah.
once? Yeah, I thought you paid once, but no,
No, I
yeah, you
bounced it
bounced
immediately
it,
because you put 3 into him, then I bounced
right?
it.
And I couldn't kill it. All right, I'm just
Hmm.
gonna kill this guy and take one back.
Yeah. Um, I think we just hit for 3.
I'm gonna learn my lesson, and I'm gonna power the dark side, make you sacrifice a unit,
Okay.
and that is a villain card.
Yep. Um, you have Vader left. This has 3 health, which is annoying. Um, can't play Sabine yet.
You can.
My hand Sabine.
Oh, okay.
I will bring this. Oh wait,
Do you
I
want to
didn't do
ping
the action
first?
yet.
Yeah.
I want to do the action first. Yeah,
Yep. I'll pass.
I will bring Sabine up.
Okay. I'm going to ping her for 1 and ping your base for 1.
Okay. Um. Hmm. I'm going to. Can't do that. That's annoying. I think I just. guy's really annoying.
The 2/4, the draft fodder, like people, yeah,
Well, I really want to get Sabine out of my hand, but I can't.
yeah, I get it.
And everything else looks bad, so I could do that and that.
Do you still have the 3-drop 4/4?
I do, yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards doing, but I have a lot of options basically.
Yeah, I mean she's a lot
Practically
better
every
now that I like wasted my ping and can't just kill her.
Yep.
Um, I'm going to. Up. That's tough. I'm so on the back foot here. You're already at 9. I'll put 3 into her.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. I will.
Cloud City Wingard, holding it down.
I hate it. I'm gonna open fire on him.
Open fire. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, bad news for me. I'm gonna play this guy.
Thank God. Oh, leaner unit missed draw a card. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not online for a while.
Yep. I'll hit you for 4.
I'll take initiative.
I will hit you for 3. Then I will play the Sabine.
Mm-hmm.
And we're good. Okay.
All right, we're gonna open up with. Shimmy for 4. Shimmy for 3. How cute do we get? I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah. You can't hit her, right?
Do you have the other 3 colors?
Red, yellow, white.
Yep, you're right. I can't. All right, I'll kill her.
Um, they're both 3.
This Sabine's 3 can only go to base. This guy, she could kill this guy.
Yeah. I guess. Oh, what's possible for you to have in your hand? Yeah, I'll do this 3 to base first.
All right, I'm gonna play this Sentinel, and it gives an experience to any of my damaged units.
Okay. I'll go ahead and hit the base for 3.
She doesn't have Saboteur, so you would have to come into the Sentinel.
Oh, it's a sentinel. I
Yep.
did not see that it was sentinel.
My
Got it.
bad. I thought I said it.
Yeah, you probably did.
You could
Uh,
she does let you like do 2 and yeah, or you could just do that. All right, I'll take initiative.
now we'll do 3. And I will play a chopper.
Yep.
Okay, that is it. This is now a 4/6, so it's a 4/4.
Yep. But I am going to just open on the same play, just to get the
Yep.
sentinel up there.
I gotta get a card down for first, but
Oh
yeah.
yeah, sure. It with Sabine, because you like if you have Han, then yes, you absolutely want to have it. If you don't have Han, you might not want to play the 7th card until you draw Han.
Going to do that. Then this is a 5/5.
I mean, if you have Han, it's a huge blowout here.
Yeah, I don't have Han. I think I'm gonna keep the card. I'm gonna keep him.
Yeah,
All
when you
right.
know your curve tops out at 7, like you don't have to hit the 7th
Yeah.
resource unless like
Oh,
you're
true.
trying to play 2
Yeah,
cards, like a 3 and a 4,
I have a
obviously.
I have a 3 and a 4, which is what I was trying to decide
Okay.
on. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to play this.
Um.
Exhausting that.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll give a shield to. I give a shield to Chopper.
All right. I'm gonna ping Sabine and your base.
All right. I will hit this guy for 2.
Yep. All right. I'm bringing out Sir Lord
Oh, I
Darth Vader.
forgot about fucking Vader.
Can't forget about Sir Lord Darth Vader. He's
Why
the
did I
Dark
exhaust this
Lord of
stupid
the
thing?
Sith.
Fuck. Uh, this is a problem. All right. Oh man, does that change what we're doing then?
This exhausting any unit is actually gross.
Yeah, because that could have hit Vader. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no, I think we're just on a path. So we're going to open fire the Sentinel.
Okay. This is gross. How gross Vader is. I'm gonna hit this.
Oh, you kill both. Wait, do you kill both?
Yeah, I do. Do you want to take that back?
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, because I should just hit in with this one.
Yeah,
Right?
she's
Yeah,
gonna die
I should.
anyway, and you kill it,
I'll try
and you
to.
keep your
Yeah.
card.
Yep.
Then I kill this, and do 2 to this.
Yep. 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 So she goes back here, and then she goes like I can tap this.
Not this turn,
Or she
but
becomes
next turn.
exhausted.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Gross. And then Vader is at 6.
Yep. He's still got a little ways.
Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, oh man, this is at 5 health, isn't it? No, is that 4 health?
It's a 7 with 2 damage, so it's at 5 health.
5. Of course it is. Yeah, I think we just play this now. Hope space gets us there.
All right, I'll take initiative.
Yep. He's at. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
And it's gross because it gets through Sabine's ability
Affect
too.
discard a card
Oh.
from the defending player's deck if it's an event exhaust of resource.
Oh, should I have done that thing? Oh, I guess it wouldn't have really mattered.
Yeah, I was tapped out, but did you attack
Yeah,
with him?
I did, but it's fine. It would have just like discarded a top card, right?
Yeah,
So.
it wasn't an event.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it wouldn't have been irrelevant
Right.
other than you having one less card in your deck.
So this is only a 1 right now. So I think
He's a mean one though.
he is a mean one, but like how close am I to death? I think I drop that Sentinel in space.
Ouch. All right, I'm going to take the 2 while I can.
So it's a 1 because you don't control a Spectre unit.
Oh, I don't have another Spectre unit,
Yep.
but okay, yeah, we'll do the 1.
Yep.
And then discard a card.
Yep. And so you do tap.
It is an event. Gross. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
that's actually really gross. I needed that to not be the case.
Yep.
All right. I will. Oh, this has grit. I didn't think about this, but this has
Oh, it has more attack. Yeah.
yeah, it's got 2 counters. So it's a 5. It's a 7 attack.
7. It's a 7/5.
Yeah. All right, I'll hit you for 7 and draw a card.
I'll also let you draw a card. Gross.
I've never played this guy.
Yeah. I will go ahead and open fire to kill that.
That's pretty good. I will Stormtrooper Lieutenant to uh 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. I'm going to 26, and you still get Sabine, so I'm going to 27. I'll hit you for 7 and kill this thing.
Yeah, I will hit you for 3.
All right, I'll take initiative.
Okay, so 5. That would put me at 10. I don't know if you have a way to do 10 in an action. So I will play Sabine.
All right, so you go to 20. Okay.
20.
I take
And
initiative if I
then-
haven't already.
Yep, yeah, you
I
did.
couldn't remember if I did.
I think I have to keep that. I don't think that matters. This is a 7. This is a 7.
7 on
Way to
attack,
plus-
yeah.
You have a way to plus 3 out of hand. Cards left. So I have waylay, and I'm deciding if I should waylay your guys.
You absolutely should waylay.
Okay.
It's like not even close to a consideration. You should waylay
Okay.
this.
Yeah, my question was like, if you have an answer for this at the top of the round, what's more likely, you having plus 3 out of hand, or having an answer for this at the top of the round, and then me having to hit that?
All right, I'll show you why
I don't
that won you the game. But
Okay.
I had this that I never got the chance to play, which would let me heal 4, but only if I have a blue unit in play.
Oh my god, gross.
And so now I can't do it. And like
That is what I was leaning towards. It was just like that was a consideration of like you having another space sentinel versus.
So what I mean, I think if I attack Chopper and do 2 here, and I play this next turn,
Oh yeah.
then like maybe I'm safe, but I still like.
Well, I still Chopper still gets Chopper only gets in for 1.
Well, I would have killed Chopper instead of hitting
Yeah,
you
what
for
you're saying-
7.
Oh, gotcha. Killed both units. Yeah.
Yeah, and this would
Yeah,
I'd be here and at 27. I don't know what you have.
Yeah, I have no way to get there.
This guy's actually sneaky good. I mean, I'd be
I guess I have 5 health. You'd have like with Vader, it's hard for me to get.
yeah with Vader it is. Yeah, I guess I should have not gotten greedy. I just thought I'd be able to play the Juggernaut and win.
Yeah.
Yeah. GG 2-0
Yeah,
stomping.
so Han's in here. I I discarded him the when I had the Falcons still out.
Hmm.
Because I had like the next three turns played, and like I didn't think I was gonna get to Han. Um, maybe that was assuming too much about you not having removal for the Falcon,
Yeah, maybe.
but
He's probably just the best card in your deck.
yeah.
Let's see, was the best card in my deck the literal bottom card? We didn't get to see the Emperor.
Oh no.
That would have been nice. Would have been a game changer.
Yeah, I feel like you had enough stall on all of my big turns that I wasn't ever able to like push through.
Yeah, I just needed to be able to get this down and heal the
Yeah,
4 to kind of stabilize, but I think
for sure.
I screwed up by not
Killing both
by
units,
not
yeah. Yeah, because
killing
I think
both.
if you stabilize there, like I don't have any damage. Obviously, you don't know you wouldn't know what I had, but like I don't have damage out of hand, right? So
Right. Yeah, well, GG's.
GG's.
Good job on winning
That
your
was
first pre-release. I'll send you a pack.
I'm excited.
All right.
Um, yeah, that was fun.
Nice one.
That was a legit game. Like that one felt fun.
Yeah, for sure.